What's up, guys? This is Kephas. You're hearing Warcraft music, but this is not Warcraft, folks. This is Valheim. It says Valheim Plus because we are playing Valheim with a bunch of mods. This game has not been out for very long, and there are already tons of mods that are being created on a daily basis, and I keep adding more and more mods to my game. So we're going to play some Valheim because this game has taken over my life. And also we're going to be using mods because I love modding the crap out of any game I ever play, including adding my own music to the game. So that's why you're hearing Warcraft music. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to create a whole new character here, if I can figure out how to do that. Hang on. Okay, I got it. New. Okay, we're making a new character now. Top left corner seems to suggest that I have a bunch of mods that need updating. That's my bad, but okay, we're going to create a new character here. I want to start fresh. We will make a male character, and yeah, so you can see here, I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of this game before, but it's called Valheim, and we'll just kind of, I'll try not to explain too much, we'll just kind of get into it, and then make our character here. The graphics are kind of, you know, they're fine. I mean, trust me, graphics are not what this game is all about by any means. But you know what? Once you get into the game, everything looks pretty darn fine, to be honest. So don't be too quick to judge the graphics based on how the character looks. So just kind of going through here, looking at the different the different options for the character. There aren't a whole lot, but there are some decent ones. And so let's go with this one here. And let's give him a beard, of course. We got to go with a cool looking... Wow, yeah, let's do that one, okay? And then, how about our hair? So you kind of make it red, or like a more, like, I guess, blonde. And then I guess you can increase the... Whoa, check that out. That's cool. We're going to make this dude, like, straight up old man platinum blonde or something like that, okay? And then we got to enter a name. So I'm playing with a controller. So that's why sometimes the navigation is a little weird. So let's see. We got to come up with a cool Viking-sounding name, don't we? We've already got Kephas, so I can't use that. So since I love World of Warcraft so much, we're going to name him Hodir. Hodir. And that's going to be his name. All right. Now, we're going to start with Hodir. Now, I could have him join the current world that I'm already in, which is called Azeroth, sticking with the World of Warcraft theme, of course. But we're not going to do that. We're going to create a new server here. We're going to name it... We already have Azeroth, so let's go ahead and do Draenor. And then Torbjorn will be the seed name. Okay, so there's we've got Hodir, who's going to be starting his adventures in Draenor. Yeah, let's see. And we're starting a new game, so that should be fun. Yeah, so I've already been playing this game for, oh gosh, probably well over 50 hours now. I haven't checked lately how much I've spent playing this game, but this game has certainly taken over my life. After getting moved into the new house and getting settled down, this game came out and it's been blowing up, and I had to check it out because I love survival games, and apparently this is like the best one. And I will say now, as we wait for this to load forever, this is probably my favorite survival game ever made. Maybe next to Minecraft, because Minecraft was such a big deal and I played the heck out of that. But this is like, I haven't been as excited about any game since Minecraft until I played Valheim. I was a big fan of Ark for a long time, but yeah, this game is very, very cool. So we're just going to try to play it for a while, have some fun, you know, starting all over again. Of course, I'm not going to read this because I'm the worst at reading, but I will explain that I am using a ton of different mods to play this game. I mean, I use all kinds, and of course, if you don't know, if you've never watched me watch my channel, I am visually impaired, so that is a challenge that I have, but it's no big deal because mods exist and mods make my life so much easier. So I'm not going to go through all the mods that I use, but there are tons of them. A lot of them do make life easier for me as a visually impaired player. A lot of them are just kind of fun, like let me change the music, even though like the base game music is really good. Don't get me wrong, and I feel bad changing it, but I just can't help myself. I love video game musics, and so I've been changing it like a lot, just having fun with that mod. And I just wanted to show it off. So that's kind of the idea there. If you watch me play World of Warcraft, you know how much I love doing stuff like that, just weird stuff. And then of course there's just other like quality of life mods. And frankly, there are some mods that I guess would make the game easier for me. Just playing through it, just kind of trying to adjust the difficulty a little bit, adjust the speed. I like to try to, kind of just a little bit speeding up the grindiness by, shortening the time on certain things, maybe doubling the loot. Yeah, so I've got a mod like that. Some other things, some durability changes. I mean, I don't want to like take away from the game, but I also like want to try to limit how much is grindy. So there are just tons of mods I'm using. So if you've never seen this game before, just know it might look different if you give it a shot because I am using mods. So yeah, just keep that in mind. All right, so here we go. Talk to the bird here, and he'll tell you. I'm kind of skipping through this because I've already done this. So he's just basically saying, so basically, if you've never played Valheim before, and I don't want to explain too much because I'm sure a lot of you already have, you start off here. This is the map, and basically we have to find the 5 bosses and kill them to ascend to Valhalla or whatever. But in the meantime, we need to survive. So we're lucky because the first boss is very close. Now, we are nowhere ready to be taken on the first boss. So what we need to do is we need to go around and gather up materials. I have a torch, which is going to help. Cool. So you got to pick up rocks. And the cool thing about this game is as you pick things up, you'll learn more and more recipes, and you can build things and have all kinds of fun. So, and as you see there, I just leveled up my run skill. So if you've ever played Oblivion, whoops, I didn't mean to sit down. If you've ever played Oblivion before, then you may be familiar with this kind of system. So the way this game works is as you use your skills, like running, jumping, wood cutting, mining, all kinds of stuff, using weapons, you will gain in that skill. So it's like an old school Oblivion style. You're not allocating points in this game. And it's awesome. I mean, it works out great. There's all kinds of cool stuff that modders do to make it even more fun. So like I've got one where okay, we got our first enemy here. You know, we're just going to punch him. So come here, punk. Now we got to be careful because in this game, you do need to eat, but it's not... Look, we're leveling up our unarmed skill. You need to eat because... We killed him, cool. Not because if you don't eat, you won't... It's not that you will die if you eat. It's if you don't eat. Sorry, let me try to explain that better. It's that if you eat, your health and stamina will go up, and also the regeneration for your health and stamina will go up as well. So even though I have made the game easier for myself, I still do need to eat. So that's kind of the idea. And what I'm looking for now is some type of food, ideally some berries somewhere. Of course, with my vision being as bad as it is, it's sometimes hard to find certain things. So we will see how things go. And of course, we are using Valheim Plus. That's a major mod that we're using. We're using Cat Edition and all kinds of other cool mods that I've added in there. Some that I can't even remember. So so we're just going to kind of go with it, see how things go. Can we craft anything? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make a club. So that way we have a little bit of a better weapon. And please bear with me as I try to horribly navigate. Dang it. Okay, navigate my my screen. Some of it is just the game is in early access, obviously still. So like as good as it is, obviously it's still in early access. So I'm we're all of us who love this game are very forgiving of some of its like just little kinks and things that need to be fixed, you know. But it's nothing like honestly, this game is in early access, and it is crazy how good this game already is. That scared me. That's the bird again. What do you want now? Take stock of your inventory. Okay, good. Yeah. So obviously this game has carry weight. That's one thing I have modified. Stack sizes, carry weights, stuff like that. Just to kind of like, you know, inventory management's whatever for me. So we do need more wood, obviously. So you can use I'm using my club right now. Eventually we'll be able to get an axe. But I do need to find some flint, and I also need to find some stone. What am I doing? What's cool is you can actually hit stuff that's unbreakable to level up your skills. So like you can level up all of your weapons, even your unarmed skill, just by hitting rocks. Also, our stamina's gone. So we definitely need to find some food, and I will try to explain how that works as we go on. So we're gonna have to try to find some better materials here. Ooh, maybe we can find something in here. Actually, this could be a good place. Yeah, there's a beehive up there though. That's kind of dangerous. That will come into play later. So this area, whoa, we're also near the Black Forest over there. So we're going to stay away from that because that could get very dangerous. The reason why I know there's a Black Forest there is because I have a mod that shows me when near, like, ooh, is that boar there? Yes, it is. So we'll kill these guys. This is going to help us a lot. So I have a mod that shows me whenever I'm near, like, metal. So like metal nodes are on the ground. They're very hard for me to see. I have a mod that automatically pins those for me. It's very handy. So we're going to go ahead and, gotta be careful though. Boar will hurt, as you can see. And if I die, well, it's actually not as bad for me. Normally if you, yeah, see I died there. Jeez, they hit hard. Dying normally does two things. You lose your inventory, you gotta run back and get it. And you also lose skill progression a little bit. So in my game, I'm personally not a fan of that type of gameplay, so I have a mod that kind of prevents that from being a thing. So, yeah, so you can judge me if you want to, but it's just like, I mean, that's what's cool about this game. There's so much modding going on that you can do all kinds of stuff to make the game what you want it to be. So I still have my inventory. I did lose my clothes because I have a mod. So that's another mod. I have a mod on the, if you look up here on the right, you'll see I have a mod for, or on the middle, I guess top middle, you can see I have a mod for my inventory, like my clothes, so like my armor slots. The game that by default does not have armor slots. There's a mod for that, and it makes the game a lot easier to keep track of your armor and just kind of keep track of your armor slots, that kind of stuff. And otherwise, you have to like wear stuff, but it's in your inventory. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I know I died. It sucks, but it's fine. So we're gonna go back down there though and pick fights with those. So the cool thing is the game marks on the map where you died, so you can kind of go back there and get your you can get your stuff back if you're playing normally, or you can just do what I do, run back and pick fight with the boars if they're still here. Yeah, so boars early on. I mean, early on in the game, when you don't have food, you don't have health, a lot of health, you don't have health regen, it gets a little bit rough. So you got to watch it. Man, I must have got knocked farther away. Or something. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're getting close. See if I can find those boar. And we need to find, like I said, we need to find more stone. We need to find, make better weapons. That's probably would help me too, is making better, like, tools. And maybe something better than a club, like an axe, would be nice. So, it's fine. You know what? Let's go up to the shore. So one of the things you can do early on, it's not a bad idea, is get to the shore. So that way you can find, it's usually easier to find rocks, and you'll find flint when you're near water. So we're going to go ahead and run up here. So my goal is to at least get to the point where I kill the first boss. So let's see if we can actually achieve that without dying too often. Of course, like I said, admittedly, it will be a little bit easier for me. There's some stone and some wood. That's cool. Than it will be, than it is normally, because I've sped up the progression a little bit and made things just a little bit easier for myself. So there is that, of course. But hey, that's, like I said, that's one of the nice things about the game, and one of the nice things about being able to mod the game is that you can kind of adjust that for yourself, and it definitely makes things, it's like I said, when you're like me and you have vision problems, a little bit of adjustment is a-okay, and that's one of the beauties of being able to modify a game, and having the developers not seem to be bothered by it too much, so that's cool. And of course you can play this single player, or you can play it on multiplayer with friends, or with random strangers as well, whatever you want to do. Okay, so now we're going to get down in here and... getting attacked by a neck. So this is another creature in the game. And like boars... gotta not die, though. These things can hurt, but if I can kill them, it's easy source of food, and they're easy to kill. So we just killed one. Looks like there's boars down there. I need to be careful. Okay, so here's what we're going to do right now. See if I can make any... Yeah, we're going to make a stone axe. Cool. That's going to help out a lot. So I like to try to keep things kind of on the right side. It's just easier for me to see that way. Okay, so now we have a stone axe. But we also need to make a hammer so we can start building things. So what we're going to do now is build a workstation. So in order to build in this world, you need to have a workstation. And so we're going to build that. We don't want to build it over there where those monsters are, or where the animals are. This area isn't super level, but you can actually terraform the world, so that's kind of cool. All right, bird. Yes, I know you're going to explain to me what I'm explaining now. So now the thing about a crafting bench, though, or a workstation or whatever, you need to have it be under a roof. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a little lean-to here to kind of make it so that we can use the crafting bench. So that way it's like basically you want it inside of a building or at least under a roof of some kind. And so this is the way to do that. So just make a quick lean-to and it should be good. You know what? We're going to use the higher up roof. Yeah, that's good. Now, one thing that I've learned is that if it rains, your buildings will take damage. So you have to keep that in mind as well. You know what? We don't need the club anymore. I just use my axe. You can keep using the club if you want to fight, but I think the axe works just as good. The axe will work as a tool to cut wood. It will also work as a weapon. So, and you actually have two separate skills for axes based on how are you using it. So that's kind of cool as well. All right, so I was hoping I'd find some berries or some mushrooms to get some quick food, but we already have some meat we can use. So if we get a little bit of food, that'll be nice. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to chop this tree down. And the cool thing about this game is like the tree chopping mechanic is crazy. Because the trees actually fall down and they can fall on you and kill you. They can also knock other trees down. Those trees can fall down and kill you. And you have to keep chopping. So once you chop a tree down, it's kind of like Breath of the Wild a little bit, but just a little bit more in depth when it comes to wood cutting. It's kind of funny because I've always wanted a game that had good, sort of realistic wood cutting in it. And this game, oh crap. Gotta watch these graylings, man. They will sneak up on you. They never stop. Oh, there's another one too. They kind of get mad. I feel like they get mad whenever you start damaging the world or something. That's what I figured out. Like, if you don't do much, you don't see them very often. But the moment you start chopping down trees and terraforming and all kinds of stuff like that, they show up in droves, man. So we're going to keep chopping. It takes a while, so you need to level up my wood cutting skill more. You can upgrade your weapons. You will get better weapons. You will go through. Eventually, I think you can get metal, all kinds of stuff like that. So, I have not gotten very far in this game, and I've already spent like 50+ hours playing it because I'm just addicted to building, and I take my time and you know messing with mods and all that kind of stuff. I forgot where my workbench was. Okay, so. And of course, normally, you do have to repair your stuff. That is another thing. I've kind of slowed down the repair times just because, like, repairing is nice because it's like a fun, part of the game, to repair your stuff. But it doesn't, at least right now, it doesn't take any materials. This game, aside from dying, and losing your stuff, this game doesn't really punish you that much. So that's kind of nice. Like it doesn't cost anything to repair your buildings or your items, that kind of stuff. It's really cool how somewhat forgiving this game honestly is. Okay, so now we do have a workbench. We can repair our stuff. Can't really make anything too great as of yet. We need to find flint. But what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to build a hang on, there we go. There we go. I'm going to build a fire pit. Maybe right here. We'll build it there. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and put some more wood in that. Can I build a cookery yet? I don't think. Yeah, I can. Cool. So we need to build this as well. Now, so you got to put this over it like that. Now, if it rains, then it will put the fire out. So that's not the best. Oh, I don't have any cookable. Huh. Wow. I thought I got some meat, but I assumed I got meat when I killed the animals. But I guess I didn't. So we got to try to go back and hopefully we'll manage to kill some. So the first thing I'm going to do is... do I want to... yeah, we probably should mark our spot. So I'm gonna go here just so I can find my house. So you can pin on the map where stuff is. Oh, and I probably should put in home Yeah, there you go. So we'll be near the shore. We're not too far away from where the first boss is. So that's kind of nice. Doesn't really matter that much anyways. But okay, so let's go. And now I can throw out my torch. Like I can put up my torch while I'm holding my axe, and it will kind of keep certain enemies at bay, which is nice. So if I get in real danger, I can do that. Boar, and necks, and even the graylings are afraid of fire a little bit. So that's kind of cool. I thought I saw... Yeah, there's a boar here. Now I got to be careful. Try to be quick. There we go. We need to kill boar anyways, because not only do we need meat, but we also need their hides. So we'll be doing some hunting. Ooh, is that berries? Cool. Ooh, grab those. Get away. Give me these. Cool, now we have berries. So now we have some other food. Oh, gosh. Man, they will just, like, hit you hard fast. Okay, cool. So now we have food. That's good. We have 2 different types of food now. So the way this game works is that you can eat 3 different types of food at a time. And for each type of food you eat, your health and stamina will increase, and you'll regenerate that much more health and stamina. So what you do is you come over here to the fire pit, and so now I have another mod, because of course I do, well, which is part of this mod in the top right, where I can hotkey 3 more items, and so it gives me 3 slots for Z, V, and B, and in here I can put food, and so now I can kind of keep track. So I can hit Z, and now I'm eating berries. Okay, so now whenever I need to eat again, I can just hit Z again, and it will eat my berries. And of course, now I'm cooking my meat. So we just have to wait a little bit. I got a decent amount, of course. You know, that is one of the nice things about being able to have a little bit extra loot. So, so we're gonna let this cook up a little bit. Okay, so we have some food now, and as you can see, I have a lot more health. Eating meat definitely does a lot to help you out there. So we're gonna go ahead and make some rag pants, because we have some boar skin, or some leather scraps, I suppose. So let's go ahead and equip that. We only have, as you see on the top left, or in the left up there, it says we have 1 armor, and now we have 2. And that might not seem like much, but it does account for quite a lot. Okay, so another thing that we're going to go ahead and make is a wooden shield. All right, cool. So now we have that as well. That's going to help us out a lot. And we can't upgrade anything yet because we need more stuff. So I am going to go ahead and equip the shield. Actually, I want to bring that over. Wait, there we go. Bring the shield over to here. Okay, cool. So we'll equip the shield, and now we have the axe. And shields are very OP in this game. If you can, like, if you've ever played like Bloodborne, or maybe even was Sekiro, did that have a parry system? Whichever one had the parry system in it, from the Dark Souls style games, Souls-like games. This game has a similar parry system. It's actually very well made, honestly. Again, there's a lot to this game that's very, very impressive. And so, like, if you can parry, then you will stun your enemies, and you can parry and then attack. So there we got some flint. There's a lot more flint over here. And like I said, we're moving a little bit quicker through this because you know, with the help of mods. But it is nice. It kind of helps to kind of speed the pace up a little bit, especially for making videos. So that's kind of cool. So I'm going to keep looking for more stuff and maybe find some more animals. Wouldn't mind finding some neck meat. It sounds weird to say that, but that's what it is. The animal is called necks, and you can actually get a different type of meat from necks that you get from boar and even deer. So if I can find some, I'm sure there are some around, but of course with my vision, sometimes I just kind of overlook things. So nope, I'm not seeing any. Usually they're around water, which is kind of surprising me that I haven't been attacked by any yet. I'm a little bit safer now that I have food, because my health will regenerate and I have a lot more of it. So right in the beginning of the game, it's very harsh. You do die very quickly, so that is one thing for sure. So now we are in a much better spot. So just trying to see what we can find. I don't see, oops, and of course you can actually also swim, and you will gain swimming skill, but I didn't actually get deep enough into the water to swim, which is fine. Well, it's, you know what, it's all good. We're gonna keep Let's see how much flint do I have. I have a decent amount of flint. Of course, got that pretty quickly, so that's cool. We do need to start hunting deer soon. So let me see if there's any. There's one. Hey. Boom. There we go. Killed him. And then, of course, now we're regenerating our health. We lost a little bit of health, but it regenerates. At least for me, it regenerates pretty quickly. It could be a mod. I think I have a mod. One of my mods might make it generate a little bit faster. But I have some mod packs as well. So sometimes I'm not fully sure what does what. But it's what it is. So here's another one. Cool. Boom. There we go. And boom. Cool. Get some more of that. Thank you. Good. Now, the last thing that we need to start hunting is deer. And for me, at least, deer are a lot more challenging to hunt because I can hear them making their weird noise in the wild, and but a lot of times because it's in like the forest, sometimes they're kind of hard to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hunt for some deer, and then when I find some and we can actually manage to kill some, you know what? First, we probably should. We need to be careful going over into the Black Forest. We probably should maybe see if we can upgrade a little bit. So, I hear it. There. Yep, there's deer there. So, see, I scared the deer off. So, like, if they get even the slightest hint that you're nearby, also you can increase your sneaking skill, and that will help. So, we will do that as well. But if they get the slightest hint, if you are downwind of them or upwind of them, and I'm not sure how it works, but if they can get your scent from the wind, then they will come after you. So, I should say they will run away from you, and then you can't kill them. You got to wait for them to come back or go find other ones. So we need deer because we need deer trophies, which basically are deer head, which is what we need to summon the first boss. So we got to get that, and we also could use some deer hide so that we can make some better equipment. So that's what we're waiting for now. I'm also going to cook up this meat, and there we go. But let's see if there is anything else that we can make. We need... we're going to go ahead and make the hoe. We can use that. A lot of people I've seen people suggest using the flint knife for hunting. I never do. I either use a bow or I use the flint spear. So I'm going to go ahead and make that. But let's see. We can't upgrade anything yet. We probably need more materials. So we do have the flint spear now, which is very handy. And let's do this. Just doing a little bit of rearranging. Oop, don't want to let our meat burn. Okay. Be very, very quiet. There's a couple of deer right over there. Now, I gotta sneak up on them right here and see what I can do. Oh, they're all, uh-oh. Don't startle them. That's a 2-star. Ah, I think it ran away. No, I got it. Cool. And it was a 2-star. That's awesome. So, since it was a 2-star, I got even more stuff from it. So I got more than I would have normally gotten. Whoa, holy cow. I got a ton of meat and a ton of hides. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, you normally won't get that much without a loot modifier, but you usually do get more. So I got a little bit more than what I would have otherwise gotten, but I still got more because it was a 2-star. So each animal or monster has like 0 to 2 stars, and that represents the amount of loot that you will get from them. That was crazy. Okay, so we have some hide now. Oops, scared the bird away. That stinks. I need to try not to do that because we need feathers to make arrows, but more on that later. Okay, so now you know what we need to do is we need to upgrade. First things first, we need to upgrade our crafting table. So if we put a woodcutter's like this thing here, a wood block, then it will upgrade our crafting table. Now we can do a lot more stuff. Now I think we might have enough. No, we need more leather scraps. So I need to find more boar to put that one out there. That would also upgrade our crafting table. But now that our crafting table is level 2, we can make leather tunic, leather pants. We can make a flint axe, which we are going to do right now. This is a better axe, obviously, than the other one. And we can also, you know what? Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and make some. Let's see. I gotta maneuver around my microphone. Okay, so we're gonna make a leather tunic, a leather pants, and leather helm as well. Now that's gonna give us a lot more armor once we equip that. We need to make a crude bow. Looks like I need more leather scraps. So we need to go kill some more boar. Now we also, it looks like we can actually upgrade some stuff. So we can upgrade our, hang on. First things first, before we start upgrading, let's go ahead and equip stuff. So, whoop, this goes here. It's kind of funny navigating this because it's a mod and I'm using a controller and it actually works really well. I'm very surprised at how well this actually works with a controller because the game does have controller support. It's a little bit limited, but it does work. So, okay, so we want to move this here. I want to get rid of my stone axe because we won't need it anymore, and we're also not going to need rags. We don't need the rags clothes. So now we went from 2 armor to 6 armor, which may not seem like much, but like I said, just like going from 1 armor to 2 armor is a big deal. Going from 2 to 6 is actually kind of a big deal. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the flint spear. We are going to have to find some more boar hides, but that's fine. We'll go out and look for boar. It looks like, if I remember right, there were some boar over there near where I died. Now that we're a good bit stronger, let's go back over there. Okay, so I got a little bit of luck out there hunting. Got a little bit of more boar and deer stuff, so that's cool. But the big thing right now is that it is getting dark. So before we freeze to death and are exposed to the dangers of the night, we need to build a little lean-to to put our bed in so that way we can stay warm and sleep through the night. Now, it's not like Minecraft necessarily where monsters come out at night to attack you. It's just more like the cold and the elements are kind of more harsh in this game. So what you do is I mean, you can build any kind of structure you want. There is a lot to building in terms of structural integrity and all kinds of depth when it comes to building in this game, but if there are very few limits. I mean, it's pretty incredible the kinds of things that you can build in this game. Things I've seen people build is amazing, and honestly, a big part of a big chunk of the time that I've spent playing this game has been through building, because if you've got an imagination, you can just about build any type of house you want. So we built a little lean-to. Like everything else, you have to have a roof over your thing. So we're gonna put a bed there. It's right near the fireplace so we can keep warm. Hey, get off my bed, crow. Or raven, or whatever you are. Okay, there we go. Also, I just realized that I totally burned my meat. My bad. Okay, so now it's not super dark yet, so I'm gonna keep messing around here, seeing what else we can do. I think, did we get enough? We did not get enough hide to make the bow yet, unfortunately. Oh no, we just need wood now. So we do have enough hide. Okay, let me go. It's been a while since I've actually chopped a tree down. Let me get a torch, and we'll go do that real quick. That's not a big deal. Hey, look at this. We got 2 trees. What's cool is when you have like 2 trees next to each other, you can chop both of them down. If you have like a group of trees together, you can keep chopping them down, and like it'll be like a domino effect. Like one tree can knock another tree down. It'll at the very least do damage. Please don't go falling on my building. Oh, okay, good. I actually thought it fell on my building for a second. Maybe don't chop trees down that are near your house. That could end in disaster. You can kill yourself. You can destroy your own house. I mean, what happens when a tree falls on your house? It's disastrous, right? So, go ahead and chop this tree down here. There we go. We have a little bit of a better axe, so it is a little bit faster, which is nice. Go ahead and do this real quick. And chop this down. There we go. Got tons of... Ooh. Hey, Grayling. See how they're kind of afraid of the fire? That's kind of cool. It kind of keeps everything away, kind of. Okay. Now we're cold. Now, cold doesn't kill you. I think if you're freezing in certain biomes, so it says here, when the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Okay, so it reduces your stamina regeneration, so you're just not as efficient at night. So we're going to go ahead and just get the wood, and now we could go to bed, but we're near the fire. I think we're going to be okay. Obviously, if you can, when you're eventually ready, you can build a bigger house, and it'll be nice for you. But we're just kind of trying to get started here. So we're going to go ahead and make the crude bow. Heck yeah. Okay, now we have the bow. That's going to be nice. And let me see if I can upgrade. Hang on. There we go. Had to find it. I'm going to see if I can actually upgrade the... I think I used up all my boar hide, or my liver scraps. I did. Darn. Okay, it's worth it though to have the crude bow. It's definitely worth it. So we're gonna go ahead and sleep now because it's after midnight. There we go. Yeah, so this, it's actually important to try to make a bed ASAP. That way when you die, you'll set your bed as your spawn point, and when you die, you'll respawn from your bed. So especially if you're further away from the beginning, it's very nice. So we rested, and now it's morning. I do have a mod that kind of adjusts the speed of day and night time, so that is another thing if you might notice that as well. No shame in letting everybody know I'm cheating. No, I am using mods though, of course. Okay, so we got a little bit of feathers. I'm going to go ahead and make some flint head arrows. You could use wood arrows. Flint head arrows are just a little bit better. So the thing with those is that you need flint, which isn't too hard to find, but you'll need feathers. And feathers, once you have a bow, feathers are easier to find. So that's one nice thing. Now that we have a bow, it's going to make a whole lot of stuff easier. We can continue on hunting, which I'm probably going to do for a little bit just to get some more, just to upgrade my stuff a little bit more, and then we should be at the point where we can go ahead and take on the boss. So I'm going, ooh, look, there's a boar. There's boars right now. Look at this. We're just going to sneak and boom. Oh, I missed. Oh, it scared him. Okay, fine. You want to fight? We can do this the hard way. So, of course, you know, jokes to be made, blind guy shooting a bow and arrow, probably not the best thing. I don't know. But it's fine. Hey, you, come here. Boom. My axe is so strong now. And also, I keep forgetting, I have the spear as well. So, there we go. We got some more boars stuff. Cool, we got like 7. That's not bad. But I want to keep hunting for just a little bit longer, and then we will be at the point where we can take on the boss. Whoa, okay, holy cow. I got the best of both worlds. I found boar and deer right there. That was kind of crazy. I don't know if so it's kind of foggy right now, and I don't know if mist hides you or not, but I was able to walk right up to that deer and those boar. I was sneaking, but they did not see me, which was kind of crazy. So we got a decent amount. I actually found a big, like a herd of boar not too far away. I don't know if it's like a spawn area or what, but there were tons of them. Also, there's 2 logs just kind of chilling here, so I figured I might as well take the opportunity and, you know, chop these things down. So it looks like we have a decent amount of hides now, and we do have enough trophies to start the first boss. Ooh, oh, that's a stump. I thought it was a boar. Story of my life, dude. I'm like, ooh, I found one. Nah, it's just a rock. Okay. So let's go back here real quick. I wanted to show off, before we do move on, I wanted to show off one more tool. I think it's really cool. It's very impressive. So you can terraform in this game with the hoe. And so the way it works is wherever you are standing, it will level out the ground around you. And it's not perfect, but it does do a pretty good job. So what you do is you kind of pick the radius around you, and then you just kind of go around in like a little bit of a circle, and I can kind of go out a little bit and continue to do it even under my buildings. You gotta be careful because it can clip through your building sometimes, and if you go too low, because the game requires structural integrity, if you level down below your buildings, you can actually collapse your entire house. So be careful. It's usually best to use this before you actually build anything. So as you can see now, look, so I've got a little bit more of a flat area here. And eventually I can replant the grass and stuff. I can build roads, I guess. Like, I haven't gotten that far yet, but and so you can kind of move over and you can just kind of terraform out a little, like carve out a little flat area for yourself. So it's not like a game like Ark where you're constantly, I mean, if you're a builder, you're constantly hunting for flat land. It's not like that. I was constantly having that problem in like Ark when I used to play that. In this game, you can just kind of make your own flat land, which is really cool. Look at that. So yeah, the game's procedurally generated. You can carve out your own like areas, which I think is kind of cool. So we're gonna go ahead and build this. I think we can build this now. So I'm just gonna put this tanning rack. You know what? We'll put it on. We'll put it right here. Yeah. We'll put. Maybe not. Oh, am I missing something? What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing. Really? I'm missing flint of all things. Okay, I want to go get some flint. All right, just cooking up our last little bit of meat here. Now, whoops, let's see. We want to See, yeah, now we can build this thing. Got a little bit more flint. Okay, so build that, and now we have a level 3 crafting bench. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now. I don't think there's anything else I really need to build necessarily, but what I want to do is upgrade stuff. So looks like we can upgrade. We can't upgrade our leather, but that's because we need bone for that, and you can't get that until a little bit later. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the flint spear. We're going to be needing that. And I will, I will upgrade the crude bow as well. Ooh, we can upgrade that again. Yeah, let's do it. Let's upgrade that again. Okay, wow, that took, took everything, didn't it? Okay, that's fine. So this is about as good. I mean, we could probably hunt a little bit more leather, but I think we'll be okay. I mean, we've got the armor that we need. What we're going to be using to fight mostly will be the spear and the bow. A lot of bow. So it's relatively early in the morning still. I mean, it's late morning. We have plenty of time. The boss is right down there, so we're going to go ahead and head straight south, and we're going to take on the first boss. So I'm pretty excited. I don't feel rested anymore. Oh, my bad. I didn't sleep. I don't have that buff anymore, which is unfortunate. Get away from me, freak. Alright, killed that thing. Those things are all over. Now I'm finding them all over the place. So we also have plenty of food. So we have 3 types of food. We're eating 2 types of meat and berries. I also found some mushrooms. So I don't know if it's best to use mushrooms, meat, and berries. It's like 3 different types of food, but I'm just using meat just because I feel like health is going to be very important. And I have a lot of stamina now as well. So as you can see, it's really nice. So we're just running as fast as we can, leveling up our run skill. Probably jump too, that uses stamina. So at least you can keep moving while regenerating stamina. It's kind of nice. It's kind of like kind of reminds me of like Zelda, like that stamina meter in Zelda a little bit, which is kind of cool. So, but yeah, okay. So we're gonna keep going. It's a long trek. So real quick, I will show this. I don't know. I mean, oh darn, I scared deer away. That's all right. If you look on the map here, so we're up here, we're going down here. You know, it's a decent run. Map's decently big, but if I zoom out, this is the entire map. It's a big procedurally generated map, and you can build everywhere. And there's all kinds of different biomes. From what I understand, there are way more. We're in the meadows right now, and there are like several other biomes, and they get way more treacherous than this one. So that's kind of crazy. This one actually isn't that bad. Oh. It's not that bad. That was a deer. Oh, goodness. I scare them away all the time. I never even see them. Usually, like, whenever the forest is so dense, it's always really hard for me to see them. Luckily, they make noise. So I just had to, like, purposefully hunt for deer and take my sweet, sweet time doing it. That's another reason why I like to... because it takes me so hard to find stuff. That's another reason why I get a little bit more loot. Just because it's, like, it helps kind of alleviate the time it takes for me to spot things, if that makes sense. So... stone. Okay, we'll take that. I always pick up what I can as I go because I need so much of it. Okay, there's a deer running away. Wait, what was that? Was that a branch or was that... Yeah, it was a branch. I'll take it. Oh yeah, hey deer. Look at him running. I could probably chase him down. Can I chase him? Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Oh, you got stuck on the tree, didn't you? Oh, that sucks. Cool. Well, that's another way. You could just like run them down and kill them. That works too. Okay, so boss battle time. Right over here. Yep. Okay, cool. So we are going to be fighting the first boss. I'm excited. So we're going to go over here. What you got to do, you have to give... I know this one. Each boss you have to sacrifice something or tribute something. And this boss is... Hang on. If I can just navigate properly. There we go. Next one. Okay, cool. Goodness, I apologize. All right, so we're going to sacrifice deer antlers or a deer trophy to summon the first boss. All right, here we go. Use deer trophy on that, dude. I was like, I did that right, didn't I? Okay. All right, need to get our sword and shield out now. First boss time. Oh, this is epic. I'm excited. Oh, crap. He's big. I forgot how big he was. It's been a minute since I fought this boss. This is the only boss that I fought so far. Alright, so I have a shield. Shield is epic in this game. It's very powerful. And... Okay, cool. See, that didn't do a lot of damage because of the block. See, that's how crazy blocking is. So if you have a shield, man, it can help a lot, especially if you upgrade your block skill. So also, I'm going to try to parry. Oh, I missed. Oh, but if you miss, it can hurt. Though I do have a lot of armor now, so this is a lot easier because I took the time to prepare. So with a shield and blocking, I can actually take this guy down pretty quick. Look at that. Block. But we're going to go ahead and, you know what? Whoops, I didn't mean to equip that. Excuse me. No. Stay away. Hey, buddy. You quit chasing me. Let's use the bow and arrow. Look at that. Keep your distance. That's another strategy. Is just stay to the side of him. Stay away from his front. You can kind of like, but he can do that, so that's not good. If you have less, like I have a lot. Wow, this is a lot easier than the first time I ever did this. I pretty much I almost died the first time I did this. It was very hard, but I prepared. I knew to prepare this time, and I have a lot of armor, so that helps out tremendously. Oh, ow! Okay, get away from me. So that does help out a lot. Having 6 armor instead of 2 armor is a big improvement. And dang, the range on that is crazy. Here, where are you going? Get out of my way. Huh. Okay. See, if you stand back like this, it's not so bad. Ow. Alright. Come on. Where are you going? Hey, fight me. Let's do this Spartan style. No. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Look at that. Ha, you missed. I'm over here, dude. Yeah, this is crazy how much easier this is now. Because because I took the time. Of course, you know, like if you take time, obviously. Oh, okay, that hit me. See, that did 15. That's not a lot, though. I mean, considering how much health I have, it would be a lot if I didn't have food. If I didn't know what I was doing, it would be. Ah, goodness. Okay, one more hit. Boom! Right in the butt. That was a lot easier than the first time I did that. So still epic though. Even with my you say run music switched in. Sorry guys, I'm such a nerd. I can't help it. But either way, we killed the first boss, and now we get to return to the to Stonehenge, as I like to call it, and turn in the antlers. Okay, so now also we learned a new recipe. We can make a pick now. And yeah, and then we can start mining and terraforming and digging into the earth and finding ore and going into harder places, and things get even crazier from here. So that's the beginning of the game, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I like it. It's a lot of fun. If you'd like to see me play more Valheim on the channel, I would be more than happy to do so, because like I said, this game has taken over my life. It is a lot of fun. It is every bit worth the hype. If you like survival games, you will probably like this one. And if you've never played survival games, this is not a bad one to start off in, because it's you know, it's a good bit of challenge, but it's also not the worst. Like, it's not the worst offender by any means. It's not the worst grinding game. Even without mods, I mean, you can modify it and it'll do a lot for you, or you can just play it as is. And, you know, there's a little bit of challenge there. There's a little bit of a survival game, you know, death punishment kind of things like Minecraft, but you know, no real worse than Minecraft. So yeah, but otherwise, we're gonna go over here to this thing here, click that, boom, and now we have Eikther. I don't know how you say his name, but we have activated his power, which is cool. So we can use this power every now and then. It gives us more stamina, basically. Lets us run and jump more often or something like that. So yeah, so now we got the first one down. Next, we go to the Black Forest, where things get even more dangerous, and we look for the Elder. I haven't done that yet in the game. This is about as far as I've made it so far, but my character looks cool. We can mine ore and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, because like I said, I like this game a lot. I recommend checking it out. It's on Steam for like 20 bucks. It's in early access, and it does not feel like an early access game that much at all. It is so much fun. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this game in the comments. If you'd like to see me play this game more on YouTube, I'd love to do that. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. And if you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook, and if you'd like, you can support my work on Patreon. Links to all that stuff can be found in the description below. This is Kephas. Until next time.